Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvam Bhagavad-gite Bhavatveshini. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Arjuna, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudevasutam devam kansachanuramardhanam devakim paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. Today we are going to read the 16th shloka of the Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga, the 4th adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In our previous reading, we have read the 15th shloka where Sri Krishna has said that having thus known the way how I work, that I am not tempted by any action. I don't know actions that I perform. They stain me. They leave their mark on me. No. Nor I am after any fruit of action. I don't desire any fruit of action. Those who know thus, and who are those? Those are the people, the seekers of liberation. The mumukshu, he has specified the category of the beings. Those who know me thus, evam jñātvā krutam karma purvahi api mumukshubhihi. Since the ancient times, all the seekers of liberation who have started walking on this path of reaching me, having known thus, kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvaihi purvataram krutam. So you also start doing the work in the same fashion like all those seekers of liberation. They have been doing it. They have done it since the ancient times, having known me to be thus. Having known me to be not after the fruit of action. Having known me to be not stinted by anything that I do. And Sri Krishna has specified that type of, that category of beings, the mumukshu. There are 4 types of people, as Sri Ramakrishna has beautifully explained. One is the Baddha Jeev, the bound souls. People bound with the worldly life. They don't want to seek hereafter. They don't want to understand anything about the ways of the Lord, about the ways of the Divine Mother. They are all bound souls. They just want to make merry, and along with that merry, also taste the fruits of displeasure, of anger, of frustration, of all the negativities. Because in this worldly life, there cannot be only happiness. The enjoyments of worldly life bring all these results in dualities, in opposite dualities. They bring pleasure, they also bring pain. They bring happiness, they also bring unhappiness. They bring joy, they also bring sorrow. Now those are the type of Baddha Jiva, the bound souls. They don't need to know anything about the Lord's way. So Sri Krishna has said It is only the mumukshu category. Mumukshu is seekers of liberation. Like in the fisherman's net, when fish is caught, some fish, they won't realize they are caught. They will just, they will, biting that thread of the net, they will start diving deep into the mud, thinking they are very safe. I'm not going to be harmed anyway by this net. But there are some, the moment they get trapped in the net, they realize, oh my God, we are trapped. Let us make all the efforts to get liberation. Let us all make an effort to free from this net, to free from this net of Maya, to free from this net of delusion. Those are the seekers. And those seekers, Sri Krishna says, since ancient times, those among the seekers who have understood who I am, the way I work, they have perfected the technique of performing the actions, and you also accordingly, you also perform the action. So the mokshu is the second type. The third type is muktachiv. They are already liberated. The moment a fisherman's net starts, he throws it in the water body. There's some fish, they see that net coming and they just escape. They are liberated. They don't get trapped in the net. They don't get trapped with Maya. And ultimate is Nitya Jeev, the ever-free souls. For them, fisherman's net does not exist. They are far away from the range that the net is going to be spread. They are no more near the net. For them, whether net comes, net goes, it is all immaterial. They are in their own glory. They are in their own bliss. That is the ever-free souls. So we have bound souls, we have seekers of liberation, we have liberated, and we have ever-free. Now Sri Krishna says, it is the seekers of liberation, that category he has spoken of in the 15th Shloka. Now let us read the 16th Shloka. Kim karmeti kavayo pyatra mohitāḥ tatte karma pravakṣhyāmi jñātvā mokṣhyase śhubhāt. Kim karma, kim akarmeti. Kavayaha api mohitāḥ. Kavayaha is learned ones, sages. Kavayaha api mohitāḥ, even the learned, even the knowledgeable, even the sages, they are mohitāḥ, even they are deluded, even they are perplexed, even they are in dilemma of what? Kim karma, kim akarma iti. Even these people of knowledge, they are also perplexed, they are also deluded, they are in dilemma as to kim karma, what is action, kim akarma, and what is inaction. It is extremely difficult to kind of define, to differentiate what is action and what is action. And Sri Krishna realizes this, and therefore he is telling Arjuna and he is telling all of us, even the great sages, they have this dilemma. What is action? What is inaction? Tatte karma pravakṣhyāmi jñātvā mokṣhyase śhubhāt. Tat te karma. You do that action. Pravakṣhyāmi is I shall teach you that action. Tat te karma pravakṣhyāmi. Now the sages themselves, they are confused. What is action? What is inaction? But don't worry, my child. You are my devotee. You are my friend. I will teach you. Pravakṣhyāmi is I will teach you. Tat te karma. I will teach you that action. Which action? Jñātvā, yat jñātvā. Yat jñātvā, knowing which. Jñātvā is knowing which. Yat. Yat jñātvā mokṣhyase shall be liberated. Shall be liberated from what? Śhubhāt, from the evil, from the ill, from that confusion, from that delusion. What is action? What is inaction? Now, my dear friend, my dear child, I am going to teach you. What a great opportunity for pupil like Arjuna, for the student like Arjuna, that Prabhu, Lord Himself is his teacher. He is going to tell him. Although people, the learned ones have got confused, have got perplexed, but the Lord is now going to teach, which is going to free us from all the evil. Yat jñātvā mokṣhyase śhubhāt. Sages too are perplexed as to what is action and what is inaction. Therefore, I shall tell you what action is, by knowing which you shall be freed from all the evil. Such a wonderful teaching that Arjuna is going to get. The worst of all evils is that pertaining to the wheel of birth and death. Now, Swami Chidbhavananda has interpreted this word evil that Sri Krishna has used in the Shloka, śhubhāt. He has interpreted this word, śhubhāt, evil, ill, unfortunate, as the cycle of birth and death. That is the most unfortunate thing to happen to a being, to a jiva. Now, in this cycle, like we spoke about the four types of jivas, the moment a jiva, the moment this jivatma gets embodied into the body and takes birth, the struggle starts towards liberation. That is the ultimate goal. Liberation is the ultimate goal of any being that takes birth with the form in a body. Now, depending upon our karma, what do? We that is what basically the Hindu philosophy believes, that there is a reincarnation, and a lot of other religious texts also have this view. They accept this view, the theory of reincarnation. Till the time we have not done that which is supposed to liberate us, we keep on taking birth, we keep on dying, we keep on taking another birth, again death, again birth. Now this cycle, what Swami Chidbhavananda says while commenting on this shloka, this is the most unfortunate thing to happen for a jiva, that he doesn't get liberation. Time and again, an opportunity is given to the jiva by the Lord Himself, that having taken a body, having got these tools of intelligence, buddhi, man, the mind, the intelligence, and the body and the senses, use them to seek liberation. But what happens? Instead, we start using all these opportunities, the tools that have been given to us for enjoying the sense pleasures, for enjoying the worldly pleasures, and we forget our main goal of liberation. These tools have been provided to get us liberated from the entanglement into the world of Maya, from entanglement in the three gunas that we are born with, sattva, rajas, tamas. And we forget our main goal of life. Like Sri Ramakrishna used to say to his devotees and his disciples, what is the main goal of life? God realization, liberation is the main goal, but we forget it. And again, life after life, we get trapped in this cycle of birth and death. Birth and death. And that is the most evil, that is the most unfortunate part to thing to happen to a jiva. And Sri Krishna says that I'm going to tell you what action is which will free you from this unfortunate cycle of birth and death, birth and death, birth and death, and you will be liberated. From the state of mumukshu, you will get into mukta. And who knows, if your yearning for remaining free is so keen, so earnest, the yearning is so strong that you will become a nitya mukta, ever free soul. So that is what, to put an end to this endless evil of birth and death, the way of action should be understood. And what is that way of action? That Sri Krishna is going to tell us. Now this is this is where actually the real core of this jnana karma sannyasa starts. That Sri Krishna is going to give us the knowledge of doing the karma. He is going to give us the knowledge of understanding what is karma, what is akarma. He is also going to tell us what is karma, vikarma, and akarma. He is going to explain this uh, action part absolutely thoroughly. And therefore, this fourth adhyaya is the jnana karma sannyasa. Having understood the intricacies of what action is, having got the knowledge of what action is, then the renunciation, then the sannyasa from the fruits of action becomes so very easy. So this, the core of the fourth adhyaya, I feel that it starts actually from this 16th shloka, that Krishna himself is now going to teach us the knowledge about karma. So this is the 16th shloka of the Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Next, we will read about what Sri Krishna is actually going to teach us about. So till then, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ramakrishna. Jai Thakur. Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.